to ask the guys. Are we on?
Yep.
All right. Is there sound now? Testing.
Nobody's on the stream.
All right, test it yourself.
Why does the stream not load up? Every time I try to go click it. Alright, it's good.
Huh?
They're saying it's good.
Let's hear it. I want to hear what it sounds
The
like.
video doesn't load up on mine. Every time I try to open it.
It does.
See, look.
Oh, no, you gotta go down more. That's yesterday's or something.
No, that's today's.
No, but it's the one I deleted. Just go back, go down, and go to the live one.
Yeah, they're saying there's no background sound.
Can they hear anything though?
Yeah.
Right. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We're looking at the mansub. The mansub, okay, is acquired or placed on the maf'ul bihi. Right? On the maf'ul bihi. The maf'ul bihi being the object of a sentence. Okay? The object of the sentence. Daraba Zaydun Amran. Okay? You got this, Islam? Who was the one getting hit? Amr. Daraba, okay, Ar-Rajulu, Ar-Rajula. A man hit the other man. Okay? Now, when you have this knowledge, you can actually switch and swap the location of the maf'ul bihi and the fa'il, right? Daraba Zaydan Amrun. Who hit who?
Zayd.
Daraba Zaydan Amrun. Who hit Zayd? Or who hit who?
Zayd.
You have to look at what's marfu'. Right? What is marfu'? Daraba Zaydan Amrun. So Amr is marfu'. Therefore, he's the one doing the verb. So this is the value of understanding the concept of raf' and nasb, because the words can be switched around, and you'll know which is the subject and which is the object. Comprendo? Okay? Now, you just remember that instead of al-Muslimun, you would have what? For the maf'ul bihi? How would it be? Muslimin, right? You're going to have a ya taking the place of the waw. Okay? And you're going to have ain taking place of an. Right? So, ar-rajulan, daraba ar-rajulan, ar-rajulain. The two men hit the two men. Right? The other two men. Ar-rajulan and ar-rajulain. Okay? You understand this now? Okay, good. Because now we need to introduce something new. And if you don't understand these parts, you might be confused by something new. So we're going to add now something called, what we call in English like, most similar to, is a prepositional phrase. Alright? We're going to call this al-Jarr wa majroor. It's called Jarr wa majroor. And that is, when you have min, the huruf, harf, min, ila, an, ala, fi, kaf, ba, lam. Okay? The word after it will be majroor. So now we're adding a little flesh to the sentence. Okay? So, akala al-waladu at-tufahata fi baytihi. Now you have a past tense verb, akala. Al-waladu, marfu' fa'il marfu'. At-tufahata, maf'ul bihi mansub, with the fatha. And then now we're adding khafdh, fi baytihi. Or fil bayti. Let's do that. You take off the damir. Fi baytihi, in his house. Or, sorry, fil bayti, in the house. So when you have mid, ila, an, ala, fi, lam, ba, or kaf, preceding a word, that word will be majroor. So now we are introducing what I think they call the genitive case, I believe. Yes, it's the genitive case, okay? Which is al-khafd or al-jar. The sign of khafd and jar is exactly the sign of nasb, except for one thing. Rather than a fatha, kasra. But the ain and een is the same. Okay? The ain and the een is the same. So you would say al-bayti, al-baytain, al-buyuti. It's a broken plural. Okay? Al-muslimi, al-muslimain, al-muslimin. Okay? So the Jarr, if you look at your chart, the status of the Jarr, or also known as Khafdh, is exactly the same as Nasb regarding the dual and the plural. The only difference is in the singular, or the broken plural. Rather than a fatha, it's using what? A kasra. So Islam, I want you to think for 2 seconds and give me the example of akalat al-bint. Okay? Al-khubz fil madrasa. The girl ate the bread at school, in the school. So give me the harakat properly. أكلت البنت الخبز في المدرسة. أكلت is a past tense verb. We're not even thinking about verbs. We're only thinking about فاعل مفعول به and now جار ومجرور. أكلت a فاعل. What is the فاعل going to receive?
Oh, the fatha.
Oh, no, فاعل. فاعل. What's the fa'il going to receive? What does the fa'il receive? What case? Rafa.
Okay.
So if you have the word bint, okay, al-bint, in the marfu' case, what is it? Hams? What is it? Take a seat anyway. Here, move this. Take a seat. Al-bint, fa'il. Do you need a chocolate to wake up?
No.
What's the fa'il? Marfu'. Right? Fa'il is what? Marfu'. Okay? So when it's marfu', what does it receive?
Al-bintu.
Good. Al-bintu. Now what's the next word in the sentence? Al-khubz. So what is al-khubz in this sentence? What is it? Subject? Object? Prepositional phrase? What is it? Object. So the object is what? Mansub.
Okay.
And what is it mansub with? Kasra. Kasra is going to happen on your head if you don't get this right.
No.
Okay? The nasb case gets a fatha. Take this. Read it.
Okay.
Okay? Let me get my own book. Kasra is on the jar majroor. Fatha comes upon the mansub when it's singular or broken plural. Okay? You got this? أكلت البنت الخبز. خبز فتحة. فتحة. Okay? في المدرسة. What are you going to put on in madrasa? Madrasa T. Good. Because why? Jar wa majroor. The easiest thing in i'rab is to indicate or isolate the jar and the majroor. Right? Okay? Alright? Let's take an example. Let's look at an example. Alright? Okay. يغسل. He washes his 2 feet. Here you have a verb. The fa'il is inside the verb. Hamza, I'm going to ask you this one. The fa'il is inside the verb. His 2 feet. Okay? So you need to give me how it's going to be and what is the hukm upon it for the grammar of it.
يغسل feet is rijl, right?
Rijl is a single.
So rijlain.
Okay, good. يغسل الرجلين or رجليه, his 2 feet. Okay?
رجليه.
رجليه. his 2 feet.
So the noon disappears when you add the
Yeah.
suffix? Okay.
Disappears. Okay? Let's look at it. Look for examples. Okay? إلى الوجه. Wissam. إلى الوجه. This is just a phrase. إلى الوجه. What's going to go on the ha?
الوجه.
إلى الوجه. Good. Whenever you see min, إلى, عن, على, في, ba, kaf, or lam, immediately the word after it is called majrur, kasra, or ain, or een. Okay? Kasra, or ain, or een. Now it's actually time that we have to take a break for dhuhr, so it's a very short thing here. But we're, huh?
Includes rubba, right?
Who? Rubba too. It's rarely used. Okay? Alright, let's stop here in the break. I need a sentence from you. Okay? For all of you. That it consists of verb, فعل, فاعل, مفعول به, and a jar and majrur. Do you understand that, Wasam? Write it down. You got that, Wasam? Alright. Hamza, you have a writing tool? Alright, stop this thing.